Friday, April 24th, 1:35 p.m., 2020. Mall update. Okay, when I was last up here, they were still demolishing a wall that used to be up here, up against the building over there, as well as in between these two buildings right there. Looks like they got them completely knocked down. You can see on the side right here, I'll zoom in here in a second to show you. Switch over to my other camera to do that. But you can also see it's completely flat. Pretty crazy stuff, man. Okay, I'm sorry, but I switched over to my DSLR. So I'm sorry that the picture quality is not exactly good, but I want to do that so I can zoom in a little bit. Sorry about that. But you can just see just right down there where you can see where it got demolished and where it separated from the store, or where the store, you can see the remnants of the store. And just right over here, right by here or so, sorry, right by here or so is where the dock plates used to be that they were burying in my last video. I actually had to get my zoom lens in so I could get a better picture of this this building you see right here, just off to this right over here. Sorry, my hand's right here. That's actually a combination Wells Fargo and a Trader Joe's. That building used to not be there at all, and right now, you see the Wells Fargo is closest to us, is the building closest to us, and then Trader Joe's is closer to the other end of the building. The Wells Fargo used to be in a building right in front of the Trader Joe's section. So once they got done building Trader Joe's and Wells Fargo, they moved Wells Fargo over to where it is now. Let me see, move it over, sorry. So you can see it moved over to where it is now, and tore down the old Wells Fargo building. And as you can see, I'm sorry, and you can see the old Wells Fargo over here is now a parking lot. And I'm sorry for the shakiness of the video, and I'm sorry that the video quality is not great. I am still using my DSLR for filming. I don't usually use it. I usually use a GoPro. And this is where you see the space in between the two buildings. Now that I'm zoomed in a little bit, zoom in just a little more, maybe. Let's see here. There you go, right there. Sorry about the noise in the background, but that's exactly where the one of the entrances to the Macy's used to be. And I've even taken photos of it, and I posted it onto my Flickr photo album for the University Mall. And I'll go ahead and post a link to those photos down below, just so you can see what it used to look like. I mean, I've done videos here at the University Mall plenty of times. As a matter of fact, I might end up, once posting this video, putting them all onto all the videos I've done of University Mall so far into a playlist that you can all watch. Just kind of watch the progress of it all and everything. Alright, looking back towards the old Trader Joe's area, you can probably see a little line up on that because of the whole COVID-19 thing going on. But just past that Trader Joe's, you can see an Arby's over there. Well, I think I can see the sign, but it's not at a very good angle right now. But it's got one of those awesome classic neon signs, the big cowboy hat and everything. I'll have to drive by here in a minute when I have a second to put that into this video so you can see it. But it's pretty awesome. Yep, that's awesome, man. You know, I think that's actually the very first time I've used a zoom in any of my videos for a very long time. By the way, I switched back over to my GoPro just because it's easier to move around and film. And this is well, I had this in the last video I filmed here. Made some progress with the rebar. We got some walls up. Looks like I get the flooring in. Still not exactly sure what it's going to be. From what I heard, I heard it's gonna be like an office building or, you know, like apartments, but I don't know. And I have a feeling that these right here, right there, is gonna be like an addition to the parking garage, and maybe like a parking garage bridge coming from here. So we're fourth floor. Top floor is still closed because it has all the construction stuff going on over there. Say hi to the camera. But I have a feeling that there's gonna be a bridge going across from here all the way over to there, just in case. And you know what? Sorry, back to this view again. Over the past almost 11 years of living in Utah, I do actually have some pretty good memories coming to this mall. Had a wonderful opportunity to document it, the whole demolition process, everything that's new. And come to think of it, yesterday, April 23rd, 2020, marked 17 years when I reported to the Missionary Training Center in Provo. You can see off in the distance is Y Mountain, because of the Y, that's for BYU, which is not very far from here at all. The MTC is right across the street from BYU, where I stayed for 2 months, learning as much as I could about the LDS Church, its teachings, and how to teach it in the German language, because I went to Germany for my mission. And the night before, April 22nd in 2003, I remember coming over here, right by where the this Macy's used to be, and just like you see the kind of like the plywood, the cardboard over there, there's the entrance to the rest of the mall right here. You kind of see like the pyramid, glass pyramid there. There used to be a store just barely inside there called the Missionary Mall. It hasn't been there the entire time I've lived here, but it was there in 2003. And the Missionary Mall is actually just way off in the distance. You can kind of see an American flag over there. It's kind of like right next to where that is. But it used to be over here in the mall. And I remember going in there, grabbing a few materials before going into the MTC the next day. And bought a few books in German. I bought a German flag, like a little like desktop German flag, and a desktop American flag to go with it. I bought a little stand to keep them together. Yeah, I guess pretty good memories of this mall before I even ever thought of moving here to Utah at all. It's kind of crazy how life works out that way sometimes. And just to add up here, this is where the Mervyn's used to be before all this happened. Good times.